trucks and hauling freight. Hey! 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 Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Hey! 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 Thomas, he's a cheeky one, he's lame but lots of fun. Pulls the mail on time. Emily knows her stuff. Trips and huffs and puffs. Gordon is down the line. Edward wants to help and share. Toby, well, let's say he's square. They're two, they're four, they're six, they're eight. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Down the hills and round the bends. Oh, hey, Thomas and his friends.
It was early morning on Edward's branch line, and Gordon was doing work he hated. A goods train! A goods train! The shame of it! The shame of it! Gordon, said Edward, at least you're not carrying waste. Oh no. Suddenly they heard a whistle. What is it? Gordon, you have to back up further so I can shunt the freight cars in. Oh, the indignity. Thanks, Gordon. Okay, man. You're all ready to go. Have fun on your trip. Thanks a lot. Gordon, Sir Topham Hatt told me to give a message to you while you were here. What? After you're done doing this, he wants you to go straight to Brendam Docks, pick up a special, and deliver it straight to the Earl's castle. A special? Now the Fat Controller's on the right track. When Gordon finished his slow freight and dropped off his freight cars, he headed directly to Brendam Docks. Gordon puffed in importantly. "All right, where's the Earl's special?" he asked. "Sitting right over there on those sidings," creaked Cranky. Gordon puffed forward. "Those sidings?" He looked. "They're nothing but cars full of dirty rocks. Sir Topham Hatt said the Earl had a special for me." "Well, there you go. This is what he said." "Oh, the indignity," said Gordon. Gordon slowly backed up to the trucks. "Ugh!" he groaned and sped off. Gordon was puzzled. Instead of the big surprise he thought the Earl would have, he was stuck pulling a train of rocks, which he hated. Gordon didn't understand why 2 cars of rocks could be considered special. Soon he saw Spencer in a siding. "Oh, there's Spencer," he said. "Spencer will surely understand my plight." And so he stopped. "Oh dear, Gordon," said Spencer. "Stuck with goods work again?" "That's what I've came to talk to you about, Spencer. I can't understand how these rocks in my cars could be considered special. The Earl says he wants them delivered right away." "Oh, well, don't ask me about silly people on Sodor. I have no idea about that island sometimes." "Hey, we're a great island." "Yeah, now just get out of the way." "Fine." Spencer took off. As Spencer left, Gordon came to a junction. He wondered. One junction went the way he was supposed to go, to the Earl's castle, but the other went to other parts of the island of Sodor. Gordon decided, this is too weird. I have to tell other engines about this strange special. And since the points were set to the other railway, he took the suggestion and left, even though he was supposed to be on the other track. showed his rocks to everyone.
And
Everyone agreed that they were very strange. By midday, Gordon had showed his rocks to almost everyone and been to nearly every station on Sodor, except for the Earl's castle. He puffed on into the countryside. Gordon had spent so much time showing everyone his delivery that he never delivered it to the Earl's castle. He was still roaming about in the countryside until he heard a railway bulletin from the nearby Marin station.
Will Gordon please collect the express? Oops, said Gordon. I've been so busy rushing around showing everyone my delivery that I forgot to deliver it. Well, never mind. Can't be as special as some express. Now that's the job I like to do. I'll just leave these cars on a siding, and I'll pick them up later. The Earl won't mind, he said as he switched over. Those cars should be safe there for now, said Gordon, and he uncuffed. I'll come back for them later, he said. Whoop whoop, express engine coming through.
But someone else had noticed the cars too. Ooh, how interesting, said Diesel 10. I could use one of these. And he took one of the cars. This shall prove very useful in the future. Meanwhile, not knowing that his cars were being stolen, Gordon pressed onwards with the express.
Last stop, Ulfstead Castle.
The Earl and the artist looked out. They were confused. Gordon?
Yes, sir.
Where are my rock deliveries? They were supposed to be delivered an hour ago. I thought Sir Topham Hatt sent you.
Oh no, sir.
Gordon spluttered. He had forgotten all about the Earl's special.
I'm sorry, sir. I left the cars on the sidings. When I got distracted, and when I heard the call to the express, I took it. I didn't think that the rocks were that special, sir. Surely you don't need them right away.
Gordon, you are supposed to do the jobs that Sir Topham Hatt asks you to do. It's not up to you whether they're special enough to take priority. Now, we will never have those rocks in time for the gardening competition.
Gardening competition?
Said Gordon. Oh! And then he realized what the rocks were for. He dashed off to get them.
Quickly, Gordon, said the Earl.
Gordon came back to do his job. He found himself very surprised indeed.
Oh no! One of the freight cars is gone. Oh, I have to put this right. I'll get another freight car, if there is any.
Gordon puffed into the docks frantically.
Salty, do you have another one of those rock cars that I picked up earlier?
Har, you're in luck, matey. This one came in on the ship that the other ones came in.
Oh, thank goodness.
He coupled up to the car and then headed quickly back to the Earl's estate. Finally, Gordon pulled in with the rocks.
Splendid, said the Earl. You may have messed up, Gordon, but you've delivered the rocks in just enough time. If we hurry, we may be able to win the competition. Oh, thank you, sir. I'm sorry. In the meantime, I will look on more important matters. Such as which things are important? It's more important to do what needs to be done than to question whether it's important or not.
Very good, Gordon. Now off you go. I may send for you for another special soon.
Ho, off I go, sir.
Great. Now we're almost perfect for the garden. Now all I need is a certain collection of objects.